Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. The place where we break down self-help into real, practical steps you can actually use in your daily life. Have you ever tried to build a habit, maybe waking up early, hitting the gym, or cutting out junk food, only to fall off the wagon after a week or two? You're not alone. Most people give up on new habits within the first 21 days. Why? Because of a myth, that it takes 21 days to form a habit. But science tells a different story. In fact, researchers from University College London found that it takes, on average, 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. 66. Not 21. Not 30. 66. That's a little over 2 months. But the best part? Once you lock it in, it becomes part of your identity. In today's video, I'll walk you through 10 powerful research-backed ways to use the 66-day rule to build habits that actually stick. These aren't vague ideas. These are real strategies you can start using today to become the version of yourself you keep imagining. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive in. White heavy checkmark 1. Choose one keystone habit at a time. Don't try to change your entire life in one shot. The biggest mistake people make is taking on 5 habits at once. Instead, focus on one keystone habit, a habit that triggers positive changes in other areas of your life. Think exercise, journaling, or waking up early. Once this habit becomes automatic, you'll naturally build momentum for more. White heavy checkmark 2. Break it down into micro-habits. A 66-day commitment sounds long and overwhelming, but it becomes manageable when you shrink the habit. For example, instead of saying, "I'll work out for an hour every day," commit to 5 minutes of movement. This makes it easy to start, which is the hardest part. Over time, the habit expands naturally as your identity shifts. White heavy checkmark 3. Set a visual tracker. Humans love visual progress. Use a habit tracker, a calendar, app, or even a wall chart to track your 66 days. Each day you check off creates a dopamine hit and builds the desire to keep going. You'll be amazed how motivating it is to see a chain of consistency you don't want to break. White heavy checkmark 4. Attach the habit to a trigger. Habits don't live in isolation. They need an anchor. Tie your habit to an existing routine. For example, after I brush my teeth, I'll meditate for 2 minutes. This is called habit stacking, and it's powerful because it uses your brain's existing neural pathways as a launchpad. White heavy checkmark 5. Focus on identity, not outcome. This is huge. Instead of saying, "I want to read more," say, "I'm the kind of person who reads every day." When your habit reflects your identity, it sticks. You're not just trying to do something, you're becoming someone. And the 66-day process is really a journey of identity transformation. White heavy checkmark 6. Make the first 21 days about showing up. The first phase of the 66-day habit cycle is about consistency, not perfection. Don't worry about performance. Just show up. Even if you do the habit for 30 seconds, it counts. The real win is teaching your brain, "This is what I do now." White heavy checkmark 7. Design your environment for success. Willpower is unreliable. Your environment is stronger. Set up your space to make your habit easier. Want to read daily? Keep your book on your pillow. Want to drink more water? Keep a water bottle on your desk. Let your environment remind you, nudge you, and support your goal. White heavy checkmark 8. Use the 2-day rule. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. Life happens. But here's the rule: never miss 2 days in a row. Missing once is human. Missing twice creates a new habit of skipping. This rule helps you recover fast without falling into the all-or-nothing trap. White heavy checkmark 9. Celebrate small wins. Celebrate every milestone: day 1, day 10, day 33. These micro-celebrations release dopamine and make the process enjoyable. Habits that feel good are more likely to last. So reward yourself, even if it's just a fist pump or a heck yes moment after a day well done. White heavy checkmark 10. Reflect and adjust every 22 days. Break the 66 days into 3 phases. Days 1 to 22 initiation, 23 to 44 integration, and 45 to 66 automation. At the end of each phase, reflect. What's working? What's not? Make small tweaks to remove friction and reinforce what's helping. This adaptive approach keeps the habit sustainable. So there you have it, 10 real, practical ways to build a habit that sticks using the 66-day rule. Let's be honest, this isn't a shortcut. It's not a quick fix, but it is the truth. Building a habit is building a future. A future where you don't have to fight to be healthy, focused, creative, or disciplined, because it's just who you are now. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And habits, they are the system. Start with one habit, one trigger, one tracker. Show up, stick with it. And 66 days from now, you won't just have a new routine, you'll have a new identity. If you found this helpful, give it a like, drop a comment with the habit you're starting, and subscribe for more deep dive content that helps you level up in life. And remember, you're only 66 days away from changing everything. Let's get it.